الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله ولو آمن أهل الكتاب لكان خيرا لهم منهم المؤمنون وأكثرهم الفاسقون. इस आयत का तर्जुमा है
Hazur says that the translation of this verse is that you are the best people, raised for the good of the entire mankind. You enjoin what is good, and you forbid evil, and you believe in the Almighty Allah. And if the people of the book had believed, it would have surely been better for them. Some of them are believers, but most of them are disobedient. The verse that you have just heard being recited, I have spoken about it on various occasions in the past as well. However, this is such a subject, and this is such a counsel, and this is such a reminder that it should be repeated on different occasions, and it is repeated at various times. Allah the Almighty, for those who believe, such people who not only claim that they believe, but moreover they are those who safeguard their faith as well. These are those people who, while safeguarding their own faith, they are those who continuously strengthen that belief and faith of theirs. And alongside this strengthening and increasing of their faith, they also are engrossed in strengthening and increasing the faith of their progeny and their children. And not only do they make attempts to safeguard and increase the faith of their family and their children, but in fact they make these efforts for those in the society who belong to any faith, and even those who belong to no faith, and they counsel them for this reason, that they are those who perform pious deeds for the sake of Almighty Allah. And they do this so that those people can become those who believe. In this verse, Almighty Allah has placed a large responsibility upon believers. This has been placed on such believers who claim this, that we have accepted the Imam of this time and the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, spiritual slave and true lover, and by believing in him, we have expressed our faith in Almighty Allah, and we have expressed a strong and resolute faith in the Lord. So thus, just like the Muslims of the earliest ages, who with respect to the commandments in the Holy Quran and the instructions brought by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, they always kept it in view. And with respect to the laws of the Sharia and the instructions of the Holy Quran, they made every effort to adopt it within their lives, so that they could become those who attain the pleasure of Almighty Allah. And by the grace of Allah, these people were successful in this endeavor of theirs. So in this age, it is the responsibility of us Ahmadis, who, with regard to the Holy Quran and the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, we claim to have strong and resolute belief in these two things. And we, with respect to causing a revolution within our lives, and for the sake of implementing the teachings of the Holy Quran, have performed the Bayt, the Pledge of Allegiance of the promised Messiah, peace be upon him. So we should analyze ourselves. To what extent are we discharging the right of being the Khaira Ummat, the best people? To what extent, for the sake of the beneficence of mankind, are we discharging the right of holding the sympathy of mankind in our heart? Further, to what extent, with whatever we verbally profess, do we back this up with preaching to others with our good deeds? To what extent, with our actions, with our counsel, are we trying